On this channel, once we start a topic, we're going to talk about it until everyone is absolutely sick of it. And what we're going to talk about today is participants in a text message conversation. And what specifically we need to talk about is if you have a conversation or a channel that contains lots and lots of participants, your names on that participants list are almost always going to be wrong. Let's talk about why. So first of all, why are we so concerned with these participant lists? These are the people's names that go into the to field, and those are allegedly the recipients of the message. So we know, or we want to know, who had received a particular message. So maybe there was a group of people, a channel, maybe a department that communicating together, and somebody said, hey guys, please do this. And other people have seen that message and may have acted on that. And we want to know is, have people seen the message, and then ask them, did you take actions on it? Just as an example. So just like in the email too, we want to know, we want to have a definitive answer that a person has received the message, possibly read it, and took action on it. That is why we want to know and have accurate list of participants in a chat message conversation. Now, the way participants work in a chat application, whether it's a Slack or iOS, is there is a channel name, right? There is an entry in a database for a channel name, and it contains list of members who are part of the channel. So let's say you have 5 people on the channel, and one person sends a message to the group. This way, the application knows to forward that message to 4 other people. It has a list of those names, and it'll forward that message. Now, let's say one user decides to leave a channel. So the application will remove that person's name from the participants list, and this way, when another person sends a message, it only goes to 3 other people, not 4. The person who left the group no longer gets notified about new message. And that's basically how the application keeps track of people who are part of a group internally. But as you can guess, this is where the problem comes in. The list of participants is only accurate at a specific period of time. So whenever we perform a collection or an export from that system, we are getting list of participants at the time data was collected, not at a previous point in time. So if somebody was part of a group and left, we are no longer aware of that, and that person's name isn't going to show up on the channel member's name or participants list because they have since that time left the channel. So would it be possible to accurately recreate all the participants at different times throughout chat history? Well, I think it would be possible if you start your channel, if you collect your channel from the beginning, from the time it was created, and you have all the messages. This way you could see, all right, here is the time when channel is created, and it has only one member, is the creator of the channel. And then we could say, all right, here is a new user added. Now for all the next messages, we'll have 2 participants. Then the 3rd user added. Now we're gonna have 3 participants. Now a user left. Now we're gonna go back to 2 participants. And we can kind of scan through the history of the channel and add and remove participants as they come and go. But unfortunately, when we collect data, we get it from specific time range. We don't have information about how the channel started. And even if we do, applications like Slack, they haven't been tracking all the users since the beginning. They're only implemented functionality during a certain year, which I don't remember what it is. So basically what happens is we have lost the information from earlier stages of the channel. So we don't really know who the participants were and at what point. Now, the other way to solve it could be treating participants as custodians. If you get data from all the custodians, and then you use participants as like all custodians fields. So as you add more and more text messages to your collection, you duplicate those messages. And anytime you see duplicate messages, you add people's names to all participants field. That's another way you can accurately get the participant information, but that's assuming you're going to get data from everyone in the company. And so we're back to the same problem as we had with emails that we have with distribution lists. If a person is on a distribution list, that doesn't mean they received it, because people get added and removed from distribution lists all the time, and just because somebody's on it doesn't guarantee that they're on it. So that's been my recent realization, and I wanted to share that with you. If you have any thoughts on this matter, please leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow on LinkedIn, subscribe on YouTube, and I will see you in another video.